So for all the people that dropped Fairy Tail after chapter 296, my response to them is chapter 297 was an awesome setup, an amazing setup, and in my opinion, I don't think I've ever been this excited for a Fairy Tail chapter since I've started reviewing this series. It was just like so suspenseful, so many mysteries again, and I loved it. Now, Fairy Tail, what it seems like where the problems lie for the most part is when it goes into like battles and stuff like that. But when you go back to the mysteries and stuff, that's where, from my opinion, in my opinion, it shines very well. And 297, all the mysteries really just like had me just intrigued. So, you know, this is the after effects after the fight. I want to say one thing, that Natsu's face where he was drawn, it reminded me identically to, I believe it was Lucy right after she had a fight or something, the way it was angled and the smile and everything. It's almost as if he just took some of the detail off of a Lucy smiling picture and drew Natsu on there, but it was still cool. You know, classic shonen stuff. Let's have a fight again someday. Don't be mad about, like, you know, losing 1 point or whatever. So, classic shonen stuff right there, you know. But to me, the best parts of the story was when, first of all, Godzilla gets pushed down there and he's in this freaking graveyard for dragons. Could this mean, after seeing that graveyard of dragons, could this mean that the eclipse is meant to bring back the dragons as well? Could that possibly be it? Or could they have just stumbled upon the graveyard of dragons and maybe they're going to need those dragons to fight back against whatever may be this force? Either way, that really had me just like, you know, what's going on, man? I want to know so bad. Oh, man, the suspense was just awesome in this chapter. Like, this, it kind of led, it was a goofy thing to do, but it was also, and move the plot along to push Godzilla down there into the barrel. I mean, what was the barrel doing there, of course, and all that logic. But as far as that goes, it definitely pushed the plot along, because right now it just had a huge revelation with that. Then we see the ex, I guess, Sabretooth member. She's there talking, and she's a part of this Eclipse plan. But what is this plan if it's evil? And I don't see her as a bad person, so I don't think she would have joined something, an organization that's meant for bad, unless they were tricking her into thinking it was for something else. So whatever she thinks the eclipse is, I think she thinks it's something different, because after Natsu's speech, I don't think she would join something evil immediately. They probably either have her fooled, or maybe we're fooled. Maybe the eclipse project is something completely different, and maybe it's meant to fight something that's coming. I'm not sure about that. Now, a lot of people were correct in a way when they stated about the mysterious person that is supposed to be Zeref being a female, but I don't think it's her. I don't think it's what is it, Yukino or Yukina? Yukino, I think. I don't think it's her, because we just saw her. So who could this mysterious woman be? We know it's a woman now, and that was like, it blew my mind that the chapter ended like that. I was just like, are you kidding me? I love suspense, and Fairy Tail, this chapter was amazing. The best setup chapter I've read thus far, period. The suspense with all the mysteries with the dragons and everything, thus far, the best setup chapter. The best, hands down. Amazing chapter. And when Jalal looked at the face and he was like, shocked, I was the same way. I was like, who is it? Who is it? And then chapter ends, to be continued. Ah, man. I wanted to know so bad, and I still want to know. I can't wait for next week now. Hopefully there's no break or anything. So, also there was a couple other things which I got a prediction as well, big prediction. But when Lucy was in the hospital, and then Levy we start hearing from a third person, from Levy, that as far as like, oh, we thought that we were going to win this one, but the last battle was a violent one. You remember that day, right, Luchan? And then she's just there crying in her present time, saying, somebody help us. Now, I got a feeling that Levy, maybe, and a few other people are going to either be kidnapped, either just plainly kidnapped, or sent to another dimension. And the thing, like another dimension as far as like maybe Edo lost or some crazy thing like that, but the thing about it is like she kept on writing, and dead, and dead, and dead. Like, did a lot of people die? This is crazy, and here's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to possibly, don't quote me, I'm just saying, this is what I'm hoping for, and I'm guessing. Maybe we're going to go into the first Fairy Tail war. What do you think about that? Maybe she is crying because she's, like, stuck somewhere. She's like, somebody help us. Maybe they're in Fairy Tail war at her current time, where Levy's writing this, you know, in third person or whatever you want to call it. Either way, That's what I'm hoping for. What do you guys think? Are we going into the first fairy tale war? And what do you think of this chapter? Because to me, it was amazing, suspenseful. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with the dragons. I got a feeling that they're going to play a part in the, very shortly. They're going to either be resurrected or something, and just the suspense is killing me. This was so good. This was really good. That's why I had to give a little laugh for the people that dropped Fairy Tail last chapter, and then we get this chapter with all these awesome mysteries and just all the suspense that is just like, Fairy Tail, this is what it does best. It does really interesting stuff like this, and I can't freaking wait to see what's going to happen. Either way, the fights, I'm good on fights for right now. We've had quite a bit of fights, so this particular chapter definitely shined, but we don't need the fights. We just got a bunch of fights, so that's good. And just all the mysteries. Amazing chapter. But again, what do you guys think? Let me know. Predictions. Is this going to be the first Fairy Tail war? Will the dragons return? And who is behind that freaking, not mask, I guess that hoodie that is supposed to be Zeref? Comment section below or with a video response. Give me your thoughts on Fairy Tail 297. But that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for this freaking awesome chapter because it deserves it. And as always, people, have an awesome